It's time for coffee, which calls for coffee buns. Today we're going to make these scrumptious coffee buns, also known as Papparoti, Rotiboy or Mexican buns. Now listen to this. Crusty coffee cover on the outside with a buttery center. Let's check it out. To begin with, we have 1 cup of milk and 1/3 cup of sugar. Let's mix this up and we will heat this up in the microwave for 30 seconds. To a bowl, we will add 2 teaspoons of dry active yeast and our warm milk. Give it a good stir and keep it aside for 10 minutes to activate. Now that our yeast has activated, to this we will add 1 teaspoon of salt and 1 egg. We will also add 2.5 cups of sifted all-purpose flour. If you have bread flour, you can use that too. Knead this on a stand mixture for 5 minutes, or you could even knead it by hand. To this we will add 2 tablespoons of unsalted butter. And knead it for another 5 minutes. Our dough is ready, so let's cling wrap this and keep it aside for 1 hour. For the coffee topping, we need 3 teaspoons of instant coffee powder, and 2 teaspoons of warm water. Mix this up and keep it aside. Now in a large bowl, take half a stick of unsalted butter. To this we will add half a cup of icing sugar. Mix it. Don't forget to sift your icing sugar. Now that our butter and sugar is well mixed, we will add to this 1 egg. Mix it up well. Add in your coffee mixture and half a cup of flour, all-purpose flour. This mixture will form a beautiful cookie cover on your coffee buns. Our coffee topping is ready. You can either fill this up in a piping bag, or you could also use a Ziploc bag. Just put this Ziploc bag inside a glass and fill it in. When you turn the plastic inside out, it ensures a clean and smooth bag. Just squeeze the bag and press the topping to one corner, and we will later snip off this corner just a little bit. Now that our dough is well risen, we will knead this on a lightly floured surface. Knead it for a minute or 2 till you get this elasticity. Now we're going to cut this dough into 9 parts. Roll them well and keep them aside. Here we have 9 parts, out of which we will take one part and roll it. And we will cut this into 8 smaller parts. Here I have 8 cubes of cold salted butter. You will see in a bit what to do with these. Roll out the small balls that you had kept aside. Make them flat. You will put 1 cube of cold butter into it and cover it. Make sure you tuck them well and keep them aside. Small little butter parcels. Now you have your little baby butter parcels ready. It's time to roll the mummy bun. Now you will add the butter parcel seam side down and then roll this over. Tuck it well and roll it and keep it aside. Again, seam side down. Cover it up. So even while the buns are baking and the butter does ooze out, it remains contained inside the mummy bun. Now that your buns are ready, place them in a lined baking tray. Leave a little gap between each other. Cover this up and keep it aside for 15 minutes. Now for the fun part, we're going to snip off the corner. Snip off a small hole first rather than a big one. Make sure you remove the plastic out. Okay. Now we start swirling around the bun. You just need to cover the top of the bun. No worries if you don't get it right. It's fine as long as you have the top of the bun and a little bit at the sides covered, because as these cook they will melt to form a smooth coating. Now in they go in a preheated oven at 180 degrees Celsius for around 15 to 20 minutes or till the coffee crust is just formed on top. Crusty exterior with the buttery center. Look at all that butter. Now for the taste test. This is yum. You have to try it.